Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I have to restart. Not restart, but I have to do another one. So, like I said, she's the one who texted. She's the one who jumped in my DMs on TikTok. She was the first one that texted me. Ah, it's my knee, guys. My knee hurts. It doesn't hurt. It's like itchy because I got a scar on it. Okay, so I'm gonna prove to y'all that I'm not the one who texted her first. So she, like I said, she knew since day one that I don't make that much money, and I told her that. So she slid in my DMs because one of her videos popped up on my For You page. So I'm like, okay, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and like her video. It's kind of funny. Bro, Jit literally texted me June 4th. That's our anniversary, is June 4th. Her birthday's in June. But guys, she's the one who DM'd me first. Look, my brightness was going down. She's the one who talked to me first. I didn't like, where are you from? I'm like, that's good to hear. Please check your internet connection. Oh my gosh. My service is going out again. She's like, where are you from? And then I was like, she's like, I'm good. She's like, where are you from? I'm like, that's good to hear. And she was like, thank you. I'm like, I'm from Dallas. I live certain. I'm not going to tell y'all where she lives at. But she was like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, I work at Marshall's. She's like, I'm in the military. She was like, how old are you? I'm like, oh, okay, I'm 20. She was like, her age. She told her my age. She told me her age. And let's say her age is up there. It's not up there. She's just 10 years older than me. She's 30. I'm 22. She's not 30 now. She was 30 when we was talking to her. When I was talking to her. She's 32 this year. So I was like, so sorry for texting you late. I'm still at work. And I was like, oh, okay. She was like, how have you married or single? She was trying to ask me was I'm single or married. And she's like, I understand. She responded to my message. She's like, oh, I understand. She was like, oh, I understand you. And then she put a question, like, exclamation point. Like, are you going to answer the question? So I was like, no, I'm not married, but I'm dating someone. I have a boyfriend. She's like, I'm single. She was like, are you not a lesbian? I was like, I'm looking for, I was like, and I'm looking for a girlfriend because I'm bisexual, which I am bisexual. I was like, I answered her message. I'm like, no, I'm bisexual. She was like, oh, she responded. She's like, I'm looking for an honest woman. And then she was like, do you like dating women? I'm like, me too, because I responded to her message about she's looking for an honest woman, and I'm looking for an honest woman. I was like, I like men and women. I texted her like around 10 because we was getting off at 10:30, so I got texted her around like 10:37. She was like, that's nice. She was like, I'm sorry I'm not always here. That's why. But do you have an app that we can talk on? She was like, we can talk better on it. I was like, no, it's all good. I was responding to her other messages. And then she's like, if you can download it, we will talk better. I was like, okay. She was like, she just straight up, she didn't like continue the conversation. She just straight up and asked for my number. She was like, she didn't ask. She said, give me your number when you're single. Like, she was asking for my number for single on the app, single. She was like, and I'll text you on it. I was like, single is a private messenger? She was like, yes. I'm like, okay. She's like, yeah, app single. I'm like, okay. She was like, give me your number. So I slid. She didn't like, oh, okay, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk and all this stuff. She just literally just said, and that's kind of like the thing that I like about her. And that's like kind of somewhat what I fell in love with, because the first thing she said was, not the first thing, but a few minutes after she's like tried to get to know me and everything, she was like, give me your number. Like, she just, give me your number. I'm like, she demanded my number. So I slid her my number, right? And I was like, she was like, what's your name? I told her my legal name. And she was like, you have used single app? She was trying to ask me, do I have the single app? And then she responded to my message. She's like, you have a nice name. I'm like, thank you. She's like, have texted you. She was telling me that she texted me. She was like, I responded to her message saying thank you. She's like, you're welcome. I'm like, okay. I sent her the heart emoji, little like nudge and everything. She was like, December 22nd, 2023 at 5:01 a.m. in the morning. She's up before me. We're in a different time zone, like way different. So she was like, how are you doing, babe? How are you doing today, babe? Like, how you just gonna slide the bait into this? She's like, she just slid that in there. I'm like, what? How you just gonna slide that in there? And then so I just liked it, her her videos and everything, right? So if I go to the single app, which is 3 people on here, she got her like old phone numbers and everything that's on here. So I think it's this one, or it's another one that I had. I don't think this is her first phone number that we was contacting each other on. But I was like, you can't call me babe because we barely know each other, and you're the one who slid in my DMs. And she was like, but I'm like, do you not know how old you are, and do you not know how old I am? I'm 20 years old. I was 20 at the time. I was like, I'm 20 years old. She's like, that age is nothing but a number. I'm like, girl, you're 30. I'm 20. But like, bro, gosh, she's still on my rock. This is how you know we're still together. It's because I still have her as my wallpaper. Now, if I texted her and tell her to send me a screenshot of her wallpaper or her messages wallpaper, it's probably, the messages is probably me. I mean, the wallpaper is probably me, or the messages is probably me. Like, let me see. Because if you see, she has her, but I have her like my wife forever. That's what I have her as. I'm about to, baby. Well, she likes it when I call her baby, but I only use that for terms. No, not that one. I'm gonna see if she's gonna do it. Can you send me a screenshot of your message on this app and the wallpaper of your phone? Please, my love. I know she doesn't, she's asleep right now. I'm about to send her a screenshot of my wallpaper. Bro, but her message that she be sending me, oh my, that's how I know she read it, because it got like little 2 check marks at the, she got like 2 little text marks by the like little message. I'm about to, let me see my baby. The thing is, she likes it when I send her a screenshot of me, or like a picture of me. Like, guys, y'all want to hear her voice? Y'all already seen a picture of her, but not technically y'all seen a picture of her. But I'm about to, like, I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's creepy. Ah! I gotta re-download them. Okay. I think, wait, let me hear it first, because I don't want y'all to hear the wrong one. Oh no, y'all don't need to hear that one. Okay. So this is our voice.
Good night, sweet dreams, angels on your pillow.
That is like her voice don't so